Welcome back. It's your favorite host,
Trina Greer.
Amina Hines, representing Mental Health for All. Today we are going to do our fifth and final segment on multiple personality disorder, also known as dissociative identity disorder or split personality. So Miss Trina Greer is going to be talking shortly about more about how you dissociate, some of the different signs and things that people do when they're dissociating. However, I just want to quickly recap some of the topics that we discussed around this disorder in our previous 4 segments. So if you haven't had a chance to watch them, you can check it out on Facebook, or you can check it out on YouTube. So we started out by talking, defining it. What are the signs and symptoms that someone is suffering from this disorder? What you can do as a supporter to help them, to advocate for them and get help, also professional help. We did stress that you need to be diagnosed by a professional. We talked about different kinds of treatment and things that you can do to help yourself. We talked about the 4 different types of dissociation and the ways in which people dissociate. And finally, we did talk about high-risk groups, people that suffer most from this disorder. So now we want to wrap it up today, and Mr. Trina Greer is going to give you some more information about dissociation.
Hi, welcome back. Like Amanda said, we are going to summarize today about the different symptoms and signs of dissociation. Alerts, alters or dissociation are some of the names, switching back and forth. And some of the things that actually brings these symptoms on are stress, memories. You know, when we live in the past, when our memories go back to something traumatic that have happened to us in the past that we could not handle, then it definitely triggers the alters or the dissociation, because at the time the memory comes on, it's so great that we don't know how to deal with it, so we instantly dissociate from that memory. Strong emotions. My life is basically deals with emotions. I'm an emotional wreck, and I have to work on myself on a daily basis on how to control my emotions. And that's because of the traumas that I have been through. Another thing that actually causes dissociation is using substances, alcohol, drugs, because you are actually altering yourself, your mind. So it causes dissociation because when you're doing these substances, it might trigger you back to the past, or it might make you do some actions that are not correct, that might get you in trouble. You know, that's going to hinder you in some kind of way. So you want to be careful by using substances and alcohol. Special events, birthdays, death, marriages, divorces, those things causes this dissociation or alters, because a lot of those events that I just named above usually causes traumatization to an individual. Specific situations might causes somebody to alter or dissociate. And let me just give you one quick example. I used to hate to see a man with hairy legs, because at one point in my life, I was abused by someone that had hairy legs. And the only way I was able to save myself was by pulling the man's hairs that was on his legs. So whenever I would see someone, I would automatically dissociate because they had hairy legs. And it automatically took me back to that event. And I had to learn how to retrain myself to learn and teach myself that that was in the past. that it will not happen again, that I am a mature, grown person, and that nothing cannot happen to me anymore unless I choose for it to happen, or unless I put myself in a situation like that. And I know not to even put myself in any situation or causes myself to get harmed like that in the future. So I just want to share that little bit with you. How just simple is somebody with hair on their legs. Now I'm gonna pass it back to Amanda.
So we hope that these segments have been informative and helpful, and we still have a lot more to cover in the upcoming weeks. Please like or share our videos. Our next segment is going to be a series on OCD, or obsessive compulsive disorder, and we will be basically talking about the same things with regards to this disorder as far as signs, symptoms, treatments, and give you some specifics. As always, we like to leave you with some important numbers. If you or a loved one is having suicidal thoughts or thinking of harming yourself, please feel free to call the national hotline for suicide prevention, which is 988. If you're a millennial or you prefer to text, you can just type in 741-741 and someone will respond to you quickly. Again, stay tuned, and thanks again for your interest and support, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.